Hey, this is the Headset Historian, and today I want to talk about another head strap. That is the double knobs head strap. So this head strap is from a company called Destek. So you don't really, I guess they're kind of going for an interesting sort of logo design, so their name isn't actually plastered on the front, but yes, it's Destek QH3 is the name of this head strap. First things first, full disclosure, this head strap was sent to me for free to review. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. And as you'll see, the box is a bit battered, and that's actually because I traveled with this head strap across continents. And I was actually at GDC running a VR booth there when GDC was on back in March, or was it April? I forget. But yes, I was at GDC this year, and I actually used this head strap to demo a VR display to a bunch of people, or I had like a booth set up where we were doing VR stuff with Quest 3s, and I was using this head strap. So there's actually an interesting aspect to this head strap in particular to that I'd like to get into later, just because I think this head strap has a particularly useful use case that a lot of other head straps don't touch on. So the packaging for this head strap is very nice. I think it's they didn't do the usual thing of just directly copying the Quests but packaging. They just made their own, but I think it's quite nice looking. So this is empty right now. I have the head strap off to the side, but you just get the instructions with it. It's quite straightforward, and you get a little warranty card and user manual. So yeah, that's that, and let me get the actual head strap itself. So here it is. This is the double knobs head strap. So the head strap itself, what's unique about this one is that instead of using a top strap, it uses a ratcheted cushion. So you can see that this is a cushion that's articulated, so it moves about like this, and then it's also just got a rear head cushion. So there's a really nice large cushioning. It doesn't, the cushioning is just kind of flat against the head. It doesn't cup the head like a lot of other ones. So there's pros and cons to that. It really depends on the shape of your head and what suits you. One thing I love about this head strap is, if you've watched my other videos, you know that I often run into issues with head straps kind of touching my ears and causing discomfort. This one comes out and goes straight up, so there's a lot of clearance here, so that is very, very nice. My ears don't get touched whatsoever. This rear part is quite large, and this comes out quite far, so if you're someone that likes to lie down in bed using a head strap, this wouldn't be my recommended choice. One thing I will say though is, if you're really into lying down in bed, the material head strap that comes with the Quest 3 by default is probably the best head strap for lying down in bed. So I find myself just switching over to that if I'm going to lie down in bed. But yeah, so the idea here is that you don't need a head strap. You have this part that you can adjust, kind of like a halo style strap. You put it forward or more, offloading the weight to the top of your head. So let me pop this onto a Quest 3 quickly. This is probably the easiest head strap to install of any. So you just put it on to the two arms and then just slide it down to wherever you want it. So installation of this head strap is incredibly easy. So if you are someone that switches between this and the felt material that comes in the box, then this is quite nice because you can just quickly do that. It also doesn't have a front to back top strap, so there's nothing needs to be clipped in here. So that also makes it quite handy. You don't need to be removing the facial interface to put in that top strap. And you can see here, it's quite flush with it. I hope you can see that properly. The way it's curved here is it's pretty good. It's pretty much the ideal height. So yeah, so you just pop the head strap on and adjust it like this, and then it tightens up quite well. So I've actually already been using this for quite a while now, like a month, but I was moving house and stuff, so that kind of delayed getting my review out. What I will say is, as a day-to-day head strap for myself, I didn't find this to be great, to be totally honest. The main reason is because I feel like it wasn't quite as secure on my head as I would like. It kind of moved about a bit. So this part here at the back, because that's not concave, because it's not cupping the back of the head, it had a tendency to slide about a little bit. But what I did find interesting with this head strap, and what is a really, really good use case for it, is actually sharing with other people. So I had well over 100 people try this head strap at GDC, and it was really, really good for showcasing VR to other people, because I could pop this head strap in someone else's head and I could adjust this for them. So that way there wasn't any like, okay, get the top head strap, you know, move that strap so that it's at the right angle for your face. You know, with other head straps that have, particularly the ones that go top to front, they end up being quite awkward to put on other people and make sure that they're set up well for them. So this was just a matter of pop it on someone's head and then just adjust these two knobs and they were good to go for that type of scenario. So I think like for a VR arcade, or if you're showing off VR to people or doing VR demos, this head strap is actually brilliant. It's probably the best head strap for that purpose that I've come across. If I was to make this my head strap of choice at home, there would be two things I would want to do to modify it. That would be, one is to put a top strap going from the front to the back, and you can see actually this articulates a lot further. So if you wanted, you could have it just on the top of your head and then have this coming at the back. When you do that, I found it quite comfortable, but some people might prefer it in a halo style head strap like this. But yeah, sorry, so what I would modify is put a top strap going front to back in addition to this, so that way you're getting that it's more tightly packed to your head, so it's more stable, but then also this is distributing the weight much better. So I would do that, and then I would add a counterweight onto the back, or a battery strap. So if they come out with a battery version of this that had an optional front to back strap in addition to this top knob adjustable cushion, if they come out with that, I think that would be absolutely fantastic. The only other thing I would change is this cushion. So you can take it off, it's just velcroed on. If this, instead of a cushion, if there was like a rubber option, just, you know, like a rubber, like a kind of moon shape or whatever, just similar shape to this, but just a rubber part, just to kind of go flatter to your head and stay more snugly. The main issue I had with the head strap, honestly, was just inertia. When I was sitting on, it's actually very comfortable, but if I was moving much at all, the head strap would move on my face, you know, because it wasn't as snug as I would like it. So overall, I think this is a very good head strap. You know, it's a good design. It's just for me personally, it's not as snug of a fit as I want, and I definitely do like my head straps to be much more snug and not at all moving with inertia than probably most people demand. But the ear clearance was a godsend for me, and this being a head strap for showing stuff to other people is fantastic. So I'm definitely going to keep this head strap, and anytime I'm showing other people VR, I'm going to pop on this head strap because it makes life so much easier. But yeah, this is the Destek QH3 head strap, double knob head strap as they call it. It's a very nice head strap. It's pretty good price. It's not that expensive, and yeah, overall I actually quite like it. It's just there's a few tweaks I would want to make to kind of really bring it to the next level, but I think Destek have done a good job here, and this is a type of head strap that not a lot of other companies are offering this particular design. So I think they've brought something unique to the market that serves, you know, quite a few people that perhaps don't like the typical Halo strap, or they don't like the type of Elite strap that comes with the official Quest one. So I think this is a great strap to have in the market, and it's definitely one worth checking out. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on it, and again, full disclaimer, this was sent to me for free for review, so I just wanted to let you know. And yeah, hopefully that gives you some idea and insight into about this head strap. And yeah, take care, have a great day.